take you to news coming out of the courts in the Western Cape. 3 suspects appeared in court for a shooting in Mitchell's Plain over the past weekend in which a woman died. It is alleged that the shooting is gang-related. Let me take you to eNCA's Monique Mortlock, who has the latest for us. And Monique, it was a utterly shocking incident, but not the first time in communities around the Western Cape and especially around Cape Town. So a court appearance, what transpired this morning?
We weren't allowed to go inside the courtroom because, as the prosecutor explained to me, an identity parade still needs to take place that the suspects need to go through. And this essentially means that someone is there who may be a witness who still needs to identify the suspects. And these suspects, the 3 of them, they are aged 22, 37 and 38. They are all from the Mitchell's Plain area. They were arrested on Sunday night as part of the police's 72-hour activation plan that was implemented in the wake of those shootings that took place on Saturday night. And you mentioned that, and one thing that came out of court is that they'll be applying for bail and they'll then appear on the 10th of November. So that will be their next court appearance. They'll remain in custody until then. But to shift some focus off of the killer, off of the alleged shooters and the alleged killers, I'm here with a naturally emotional family member of 24-year-old Annie, 31-year-old Annie Gabriels Hodson. You are her sister-in-law. You mentioned to me that Annie had just gotten married last year. In fact, her 1-year anniversary, wedding anniversary is coming up. How has the family been dealing with her passing?
No words can describe what we're feeling at the moment. Knowing that these brutal killers came to our celebration of our 21st birthday, randomly starting to shoot our kids. We losing Annie. She leaving behind an 8-month-old baby, a 7-year-old boy and a 10-year-old little girl. What can we feel as a family? We just want justice to be served and them to rot in jail, never ever to see daylight again.
And I can hear, and I'm sure the viewers can hear, the chanting in the background. We have community members, family members, residents here holding up placards, calling for no bail. And in speaking to you guys, you mentioned that you are waiting to see if you can catch a glimpse of these suspects to show them what the community is feeling. What is it that you are calling for?
Just justice. Justice is all that we want. The law to do his work and justice to prevail, that's all.
Thank you very much. That was Tasneem Hodson, the sister-in-law of Annie Gabriels Hodson, explaining there that Annie, she was the one who died in that shooting, and she had just gotten married to Tasneem Hodson's brother last year, and she leaves behind children. And the other victims who were injured, including a 7-year-old child, they seem to be recovering. But as you could hear, I just want to ask if my colleague Balungile can just show you the residents who are here standing outside the court. They've been waiting here for a few hours now, hoping to catch a glimpse of those suspects as they leave court, calling for no bail. And this sight that you're seeing here is something we've seen over the years outside of many courtrooms across Cape Town in the wake of a shooting, whether it be gang-related or any other type of violence, with community members calling for those responsible, those allegedly responsible for the shootings, to be brought to book.
All right, Monique Mortlock reporting there for us on the court appearance of those suspects arrested in connection with that situation, the shooting that happened in Mitchell's Plain. I mean, yeah, crime seems to have us against the ropes in this country. Something has got to give. Something major has got to give. There needs to be a major intervention of one kind or another, be it political killings, as we call them, be it people not being able to attend birthday parties and getting shot while you are at a birthday party, so-called taxi violence. And something has got to give. Something has got to give.